Hip-hop isn't just a music genre. It's a culture, a movement, and a powerful force that has shaped the world in ways we often don't realize. From its roots in the streets of the Bronx to its current status as a global phenomenon, hip-hop has transcended music to become a driving influence in fashion, politics, and social change. This is the story of hip-hop. Hip-hop was born in the Bronx in the early 70s, at a time when New York City was facing economic decline and social unrest. But out of hardship came creativity. Block parties became the birthplace of hip-hop, where young people danced, rapped, and showcased their talent. The game changer? DJ Kool Herc, who introduced the technique of playing the same breakbeat on two turntables, giving dancers or b-boys more time to show off their moves. This laid the foundation for breakdancing. And then the MC, or rapper, emerged, rhyming over those beats and telling the stories of life in the city. That's how rapping as we know it today was born. By the late 70s, hip-hop was gaining momentum. In 1979, Sugar Hill Gang dropped Rapper's Delight, the first rap song to hit the mainstream, bringing hip-hop to a much wider audience. More artists followed, and hip-hop was beginning to grow beyond the streets. Around the same time, Grandmaster Flash and other DJs started pushing the limits of turntablism, perfecting scratching and other techniques that elevated the DJ's role in the genre. The mid-80s to early 90s is often seen as hip-hop's golden age. The genre exploded with creativity, bringing artists like Run-D.M.C, Public Enemy, and A Tribe Called Quest into the spotlight. Run-D.M.C's collaboration with Aerosmith on Walk This Way was a breakthrough moment that made hip-hop more mainstream. At the same time, Public Enemy used their music as a platform for activism, speaking out against racial inequality and social injustice. Meanwhile, artists like N.W.A. brought a new sound with gangsta rap, highlighting life in inner-city America and influencing a whole new generation of artists. By the early 90s, a fierce rivalry emerged between the East Coast and West Coast hip-hop scenes. The feud, fueled by personal tensions, media pressure, and competition, reached its peak with icons like Tupac Shakur and the notorious B.I.G. Tragically, both artists were murdered, casting a shadow over the rivalry and marking a dark chapter in hip-hop history. By the 2000s, hip-hop had firmly entered the mainstream. Artists like Jay-Z, Eminem, Missy Elliott, and Drake brought hip-hop to global audiences. Jay-Z didn't just make music, he became a business mogul, while Eminem broke barriers as a white rapper in a predominantly black culture, becoming one of the best-selling artists of all time. Hip-hop's influence also spread into fashion. Brands like Rock-A-Wear and Fat Farm merged music and style, while streetwear brands like Supreme became intertwined with the culture. By the 2010s, hip-hop was a global force. Artists like Kendrick Lamar, Cardi B, and Drake pushed the genre in new directions. In the UK, Stormzy brought grime to the forefront, and K-pop groups like BTS began incorporating hip-hop into their music. Today, hip-hop is everywhere, in music, fashion, politics, and even activism. Artists are using their platform to address issues like police brutality and mental health, keeping the spirit of hip-hop as a voice for the voiceless alive. From its roots in the Bronx to dominating the global music scene, hip-hop's evolution is a testament to the power of creativity and self-expression.